Good morning, everybody. So, I'm in the process of making what I like to call my second breakfast. I get up with my husband earlier before he has work and have breakfast, usually a protein shake, and then we work out, and then a little later I make myself another breakfast. So I'm going to use my breakfast sandwich maker this morning, so I thought I would jump on, and just to show you how quick and easy it is, I currently have some bacon going in one of the new pans we have, the new non-sticks. I love these things. You can use metal in them. As you can see, I'm just using a fork. I don't know why, but flipping bacon for me is always done with a fork, and a plastic fork doesn't work too well. So I love that I can use a metal fork in our non-stick pans and not have to worry about it. Another feature of our pans, let's see if I can do it while it's hot, is we have removable handles. So if you live in an apartment building or if you have really small cabinets, it makes stacking a lot easier. I gotta turn my heat down. And the handles are interchangeable. So, you know, if you have this one, which is, I believe, the 8-inch, say you have the 12-inch, and all of a sudden you can't find the handle that normally goes through 12-inch, you just grab the one from your 8-inch. It also makes it nice if you're cooking, like you're gonna finish off your meal in the oven. You can take the handle off, throw your pan in. Oops. Yeah, I had my burner up too high there towards the end. Throw your pan in, and then put the handle back on when you're taking it out of the oven, and you don't need a heating pad. Works great. I'm also quickly grating some smoked Gouda cheese. So I'm using one of our graters. Let me take this off. I do recommend using the guard. I have unfortunately nipped my fingers a few times on this thing. So normally when you store it like this, and it's got a little cover that goes on it to protect you and whomever else from the joys of cutting yourselves. But then, to release it, most people are like, I can't do it. You have to pull it towards you. So I put my thumb right here on the end, and then you just, see if you can see it. It'll push over, not much. Just a little bit, and that releases it, so then you can bend it. So you can either bend it to be like this, or like this if you want to hold it and, just grade like this. This is the bigger size, and then there's a size smaller. But then this, Gouda is a soft cheese, so it does make a little bit of a mess. But you just put what you want in it, slide it together, and then as you can see, this just slides. Sorry, my cheese keeps getting in the way. I started grating it because I didn't think you'd want to see me grate the whole entire thing of cheese. Alright, and then it slides on. Hold on, I gotta readjust this thing. Okay. So, and then there you go. And you keep pressure on this top part so that keeps pushing down on whatever you're trying to grate. And then it's done. Alright, so the sandwich maker is what I'm using. Ceramic breakfast sandwich maker. Oh, I made a mess today. And here that is. So how it works, what I'm making today is going to take a minute. So you put your egg in the bottom, and then I have already cooked bacon, so I'm not going to put it in here, but say you had bought pre-cooked bacon, so it's cold, it would go in this container. Or sausage. I like to do pre-cooked sausage. You can do Canadian bacon. You can do ham. I usually put ham in on the last 30 seconds because otherwise it gets overcooked. And then the top is for your bread. Today I'm going to use a tortilla, normal, just regular size, and I just fold it so it's like this, and then it fits right in. But you can use a mini-sized bagel, English muffins, things like that. So, Houston Care says you can put butter in here. I don't. I just go ahead and crack my egg in and go. Excuse me, dude. Sorry. Alright, so Henry. It's always got to be knowing what I'm doing. So, you can use a metal utensil in here. I don't like to. If you do, I find it tends to just leave little gray marks, so I always just find a plastic spoon, fork, whatever. But then when I'm done cooking it, I love this with it. This is our cake tester and releaser, but it works great to just get in and release it, and then out it pops. So, I'm going to go ahead here and grab my egg.
Crack it.
Yes. I'm not going to throw it in there like that. All right, so there's my egg. I'm going to add, I don't like a lot in my eggs. You can, I keep diced up peppers and onions in my freezer. You can go ahead and throw that in here. You can throw spinach in here, whatever you like. So I got that, and then I'm going to throw some cheese in there. I pulled out more cheese than I needed, so mix that all up. Oh, I'm throwing cheese everywhere. Sometimes when you use cheese, it is best sometimes to put a little bit of butter or olive oil spray in it, just to, the cheese gets sticky, and that's why it'll stick. So here is what it looks like right now. And then I'm going to put everything in here, every basket, whoops, even though there's nothing in it, and it's going to go in the microwave for 30 seconds. Yeah, I recommend if you do order the breakfast sandwich maker, I recommend the cake tester releaser. I don't usually use this end. I've actually thought about snipping it off. I do a lot of baking, but I've learned to, by touch, as to if my stuff's done, so I don't usually poke things anymore. But I absolutely love this end. You know what else? This works great, and then, see if I can find one of this. Here it is. Our citrus peelers work great, which is like $1.25. I think this is $5.25, and this is like $1.25. But this end works great for releasing it. Henry, I got it, buddy. All right. So I'll just show you what the egg looks like after the first 30 seconds. This was just one egg. It's going to need a little more time, but you can see it's still just, it's not attached to anything. Sometimes I like to roll it around just so it doesn't stick as bad. And then I'm going to go ahead, put both containers back in. The top one's my bread. So then I got my tortilla. I fold it so it's like this, and I set it right in there. Oops, sorry. Right there. Put my lid on. 30 more seconds. And I don't like bread in the microwave, but this steams it. So when I first got this, I was skeptical. I won't lie to you. I was like, really? Really? Bread in the microwave? Eggs in the microwave? I knew the eggs worked because of my egg cooker, my egg cooker I have. But the bread I was wondering. And it just steams it, so it comes out nice and soft and fluffy, and it tastes good. So if you're skeptical of that, I was too. But Pampered Chef has turned me, and which they tend to do. I always get something, I'm like, really? Like the new pans with these handles. I was like, what? Why? Now I know why, and I wish I owned the rest of the set, but I don't. All right.
You don't have the rest of the set?
Not of the pots and pans, no. Okay, so we've got our tortilla, which I don't know if you can tell. It's just nicely steamed. It's really soft. And then normally you'd have, your meat you take out. I don't have any meat in there. And then here's my egg. So what I'm going to do, I'll turn you down here so you can see. Buddy, put your hands on everything this morning. And then I just take it, oops, and run it around. Like I said, the cheese tends to stick to the bottom, which is why I like this thing, because then I can just get in there and release it. So now, hot. I can just, you can either flip it out or scoop it out. It's kind of up to you. I think I'll just go ahead and flip it out. There we go. And then teeny weeny bit. Sometimes if there's more cheese stuck in there, what I will do is just put a little bit of warm water or even cold water in it, and let it sit in my sink while I eat, and then when I come back it's ready to go. So, and then you can do it however you want. Just gonna chop that one a little bit. I'm actually gonna add more cheese because smoked Gouda is my favorite. And then I almost grabbed my bacon with my bare hand. How bad would have that been? I'm going to plop my bacon on top. And then that's my breakfast that I'm going to sit down and gobble up here. And that's it. If you weren't doing all my talking like I was, it's a minute. 30 seconds. 30 seconds for your egg and your, like if you have a pre-cooked sausage or something, take it out, add your bread, 30 seconds, done. Breakfast to go. Cheaper than Panera, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Hardee's, Carl's Jr., wherever you live, and healthier. You know what's in it. You can add your own veggies. You can subtract your veggies like me. So it's up to you. But I highly recommend our sandwich maker. All right, guys. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Talk to you later. Bye.